Very satin, very, very shiny. Like the Tin Man.
Like a grandma, like a little deer.
Hi guys, welcome.
Hi.
Oh sorry, I forgot you had to say hi.
Hi guys! I want to give it energy.
No. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my god. That one was the weirdest one.
Hi.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for another video. Today I have my sister back on the channel. Here she is. Hi again. Said hi like 50 times. My sister is back on the channel for today's video. We are going to be sitting
Much to
here.
my sister's dismay.
No, I'm happy to have someone with me filming. I'm sure you guys have seen from the title, but we're actually going to be answering some of you guys' questions that you left over on my Instagram. I'll leave mine and Liv's Instagram in the description box. As well as doing that, I think we're going to do like a face mask. We're going to eat some popcorn, drink some wine.
Chin chin.
Chin chin chin.
Cheers.
You little thing in the mirror when he goes, chin chin, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And just having a super cute girly evening. I think this would be a really nice idea to do for like Galentine's or something.
Yeah,
with your sister
great.
Or something if you live with her.
Yeah, because obviously you can't.
Like go and have some crazy girls party.
Or even on your own, you know?
Yeah,
like,
oh my gosh,
if
so
you want to have
true.
a bath and
like
have
pour a glass of rosé, have some
or with
like
your mum or whatever.
yeah, that's really nice idea. I'm really excited for today's video. Before we get into the questions and the face masks and all that kind of girly stuff, I am actually going to talk to you a little bit about today's sponsor, which is actually Look Fantastic. Myself and Look Fantastic have actually teamed up for today's video. I actually have an amazing discount code with them. Pop the code on the screen right now. It is just GEORGIAMAYLF, and that's going to get you guys 20% off Look Fantastic. I will leave a link directly below, as well as link all of the products that I'm going to talk to you about. I shop on there all the time. I know you do as well.
Yeah.
Really good for
They have everything, really.
everything. They have, yeah, skincare, makeup, hair products, and it's just nice to treat yourself this time of year. Or if you want to treat someone else, a friend, send them a nice little gift. Me and Liv just have a couple of products that we use regularly that are actually stocked on Look Fantastic, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about things that like we actually use all the time and what we would kind of recommend to you.
I literally use Moroccan oil every single day. I've used it since I was literally about 13. I just love it. It makes my hair feel like so healthy and shiny.
I love it as well.
It smells unreal as well. It smells really good. Little kind of gift set.
So this is a little gift set that I picked up.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I recently picked this up from Look Fantastic. It is literally, but they have loads of Moroccan oil products by the way on there.
So you can get the shampoo, the conditioner, the mask, and then
our
the oil.
favourite. I think this is mine and Liv's favourite product.
Yeah,
from Moroccan
absolutely.
Oil. And it is
love this.
classic.
It's like the OG like oil, isn't it? This is really cute. It's like a little travel size,
yeah.
which when we can go travelling, that is
be
going to
very
be great.
handy.
Got as well the full size with the pump, which is just so great. And I put it on my hair when it's wet, and then it just like makes it feel so soft.
Yeah,
and, like,
silky,
smells
shiny.
unreal.
It is so
smells
nice.
amazing.
Another brand that I do quickly want to mention that I use all the time, like literally I'm obsessed with Olaplex. You guys know I colour my hair, so Olaplex has saved my hair. With lockdown, I think get it in a better condition. It's a really good time to use.
It looks really shiny.
Thank you. I did literally use Olaplex on it
does.
last night.
And I always see you like walking around with like,
Olaplex
like
treatment.
the slick back bun look
Slick
going
back
on.
bun.
And I always know like
if I've got slick back bun in, I've got a treatment in my hair. Some of the products that I absolutely love is I have the number 0, which is a new one that I've been using and I really like. Shampoo and conditioner. I also have number 6 bond smoother, and then number 3, which is just like a repairing kind of mask. Honestly, I can't recommend one more than the other. I think all of their products are great. You bleach your hair, colour your hair, or just use heat on your hair, Olaplex is a really good brand to try out.
Next, I've got this candle, which is the brand Neon, which I love. It's just a really like luxurious, like indulgent kind of brand, and I love the smell. Like the smells of these are unreal. De-stress one.
I love the de-stress one. I've got 2 de-stress ones.
I've also got in my room the which one is it? I think it's the sleep one.
Yes,
the
they
lavender,
do. They do that. It's so
which
nice.
Is so nice. Love that. Also, the pillow mist is amazing. I love using this. Like sometimes I have trouble sleeping, so I love these because they just like
get
you know, they help you kind of
like
get in that
nighttime
zen
routine.
mode. You know?
I know what you mean.
And also, it's just really nice if you've got like crisp sheets. Then like you spray your pillow spray. Like,
I know
I
what
love
you mean.
that.
I feel like you've got a life
Also,
together.
these are great. Even though you probably don't.
Like us.
God, this is getting savage.
And the last brand that I quickly just want to touch on is one of my favourite brands. We're actually going to use these in the video. Oh my gosh, Pixie. I cannot rave about them enough. I've been using the Pixie Glow Tonic forever in a lifetime, and it's made my skin just 1,000 times better. I've got 2 of my best friends on the Pixie Glow tonic hype. A little travel one and also the large size. They do so many different types of tonics if you guys want to check them out as a brand. Another thing that I've recently discovered is the Pixie Glow sheet masks. These are just an intense version of the tonic, so I think these are fab as well. And then the most recent product that I've actually discovered, thanks to my friend Emily, which actually gifted me this for Christmas, the Pixie Detoxify eye patches. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love these.
Yeah, you said they were really good.
These,
so I'm very excited.
I think these are the nicest gift if you want to gift yourself something at the moment. Put these on in the morning. They are so,
they look so good.
Yeah, there's loads of them in here. I think you get so many little under eye.
I love those as well. I buy them.
Cooling.
And they're kind of expensive when you buy them in a single packet.
You get so many in here.
£5 for a single packet.
30 pairs.
That's amazing.
30
that
pairs.
Is so good.
If you have any questions about any of the stuff that we've kind of mentioned or spoken about, any of the products that me and Liv use, just leave them below in the description and we can reply to you guys, because I genuinely think Look Fantastic is a really good site for trying out new skincare, maybe new makeup.
Yeah, definitely.
They also have a lot of classics on there, like we buy a Laura Mercier
yeah,
powder
I was about
on
to say,
yeah.
I use that every single day. Laura Mercier powders.
It's like what we've both got on now. I just think there's so many different products on Look Fantastic if you do want to check them out. So I'll leave my code on the screen, I'll leave everything linked below. And now let's just get on to the little pamper routine.
Let's get on!
I keep shaking my baps around in this shiny outfit. I tell you that one time about the lady that was having a fight, okay, in High Street. Came out of the car park,
you did
and she
tell
was
me about
on
this.
the floor in a maxi dress,
Yeah,
punching this woman, and her maxi dress had fallen out, and her boobs were out, and shouting like, "Your baps are out, your baps are out." Yeah, it was honestly awful.
Oh no, poor woman though. But then again, she was beating someone up. I'm not sure.
So we've just popped on the little Pixie eye patches. I love how these feel.
They feel so refreshing.
They are so nice on
They're
your
like
skin.
aloe vera, I feel like.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. Honestly, love these. Somebody has asked, this was one of the most common questions, so I feel like I feel like I'm interviewing you. I have to ask you it. What are Liv's plans for after uni, and what degree did she do? Loads of people ask that question, just phrased it in different ways.
Did sociology and criminology at uni. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in a job interview. It's really weird because I applied thinking I wanted to do criminology and that was all I ever wanted to do, but they didn't offer straight criminology where I went, so I did it with sociology, and I actually ended up way preferring sociology. Just a bit more modern, like they had a lot of like kind of, I did my dissertation on like kind of feminism in the media and advertising, and I just found it a lot more interesting. I was just a bit more interested in it, so I really enjoyed that kind of aspect of my course. And then what I want to do in the future, we're working on some really fun things. Really fun things. I think the projects that me and Liv are currently working on, we're really hoping are like long-term projects. I have spoken about this very briefly in my like 2021 goals, but we definitely have something hopefully big coming this year. Definitely, and I want to really, that is what I really want to work on and put my full on like effort into,
energy
because
into. We
that
want
is
it
something
to be
I
perfect.
really want to do. So
yeah, and we want you guys to love what we end up doing with that. So I know for Liv, like that's where she's been putting so much of her energy and like just been working so much like behind the scenes on that sort of stuff that you guys won't see yet until hopefully this year. But I'd say that's what you've been doing a lot of since you know, the beginning of this year. Someone has asked, favourite cocktail?
Loads. I think the first one that immediately sprang to mind was a porn star martini. But I also, I think my favourite drink ever is a gin and tonic, but that's not really a cocktail, is it?
You love an espresso as well, espresso martini.
Espresso martini, I love
Underrated.
it. Because I love coffee, and I only recently actually tried an espresso martini for the first time, because it's never been something that I ordered, but
love it. Have you guys ever had any plastic surgery or filler?
No.
We've had no plastic surgery and no filler.
Don't know about you, but
and no Botox. You know I have.
I know.
Basically no is the answer to that.
No.
Maybe
like, you know, when I'm older and I start getting kind of like
crow's
a
feet
few wrinkles around my eyes, you know, I would
I don't shame anyone that has it, but I just haven't. I think I haven't
at this age right now. I just don't think
at this age.
There's nothing.
Carlin man's still waiting. Sorry.
There's nothing that I literally want to change, like that I'm not.
I know what you mean. I just think it's a bit of a bandwagon, like you get on that bandwagon. I see so many girls, especially in this industry, not to shade anyone because do what you want with your face and your body, but I feel like I do see a lot of girls that get into this job and this industry and Instagrams in particular, and they start having work done because everyone else is.
When they don't need it as well.
When they do not need it, they are naturally beautiful girls. And I went to an event once in Manchester. This was a while ago. I went to an event in Manchester with my friend who's also like on YouTube and stuff. And we walked into the room and we both like kind of made a joke to one another that basically we were the only girls in there that hadn't had filler. And I'm like, I don't mean that in a like, oh, we haven't, not in a superior way at all. Like, I don't mean it like that. I just mean in a like, shit, should we have something done? It was more of a like, oh my god, everyone is younger than us or our age and they've had something done. Oh my god, like maybe we should be having something done.
Like
maybe
pressurizing.
100%. It was so pressurizing. I felt really kind of like, not basic looking, but they were all so stunning. Because, I don't know, they look fake, but not. I don't mean that. They look like they do on Instagram.
What you're saying.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing, and that was the only moment that I was a bit like, oh, I can imagine myself if I lived in this area and I lived with these people, I could maybe get caught up in it all and end up having that done. But my friends that I have offline, they've never had anything done, and they're my really good friends. I think that's just sort of the people I've grown up with. So
I can definitely see it getting addicting though. Like, I think a lot of people that don't need it end up getting it, and then they get carried away and they want this and they want that. And then I think by the time they've had loads done, maybe they want to start reversing it all, and then it's a bit like, I don't know.
Because it all just goes.
It's a very fine line between like,
I agree,
having a little bit here and then
it
going
just getting
overboard,
excessive and addictive. Do you guys fit your star signs, and do you guys believe in all of that stuff?
I really, really believe in it.
I believe it so. I can't believe we get on so well considering our star signs.
I know. Scorpio.
And I'm an Aquarius. But we definitely have, by the way, guys, because that's been another question. Like, do you guys get on? Like, how come you guys get on so well? Trust me.
We have our arguments.
We have our arguments.
We're very different people. I've got books on it. I've got books on my star sign.
Same.
I know my birth chart. I know all the different aspects of my chart. Like, I probably sound a bit weird, but like, I just enjoy learning about it. And also the reason why I like it is because it doesn't, I just feel like it makes me individually as a person like look at life better.
Yeah, because I mean? It makes you more self-aware.
I feel like it makes me a bit more self-aware and also just have a more positive kind of mindset, because there's different aspects of astrology, kind of more spiritual
side
stuff, which I just feel like makes you look at life in a more positive kind of way.
And I'm not gonna lie, I really would say like, to me, you are a Scorpio, and to me, I am an Aquarius. I am like an Aquarius.
Yeah, you are such an Aquarius.
To a fault. You guys will constantly see me reposting stuff on my stories from zodiac signs, because sometimes I just read that stuff on zodiac signs and I'm like, oh my god, the accuracy, like leaving people on read.
I know people that are close to me that do not believe in it whatsoever and actually take the piss out of me for believing it. But
they're like their star signs.
They are like their star signs. They are like
their star signs.
Also, when you look more deeply into your chart, like I see like how I appear to other people and this and that. I really do kind of see that. Kind of see it.
I'm gonna do a little clay mask. I just thought that would be super cute. You can join us, by the way. This clay mask is actually from a friend of mine, a girl that I've met kind of through Instagram in a way. She has her own business, and you guys know I'm all here.
Cute.
Yeah, especially during lockdown. Like, I'm here to shout out girls that are running their own companies and their own businesses. Like, good for you. The brand is called Pearl Cosmetics, and we each have a little clay mask in here. So I'll show you what comes in
This is really cute.
So cute.
The little card.
So cute. I'll link her Instagram handle below. You get the powder clay, the little brushes to actually apply your mask with.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun in a minute.
I love
really
this. It's like a little science experiment.
I know. Illuminating oil that you add to the mask with a bit of water. You mix it all together. That's what makes the mask. It's a little scooper thing. Me and Liv are going to mix up our masks. We're going to go and apply them, and then we will come back and answer some more questions.
Yeah.
So, like, remember Milo from the Tweenies?
She wants to come and play with the dreams.
We've done them.
Smile.
Like I said, I'm going to link Isabel's business below. They're really cute gift ideas, but if you don't want to do a gift, they're really good for Valentine's Day.
I was literally about to say that.
To sit with a glass of wine.
Sorry, I'm eating a mini egg, but...
To sit with a glass of wine, do a little face mask, have a bath. I am here for that.
Amazing. Also, it's very cute. It's like fun to do with someone else.
I love that. Shout out to her. Thanks for sending these over.
Really cute. Like a fun idea.
Defo. Again, another most asked question. Do you guys ever fall out? What? Me?
Seriously, in the mask.
Do you guys ever fall out, and has living together in lockdown affected your sistership? So many people have asked this. Also, I loved the word sistership.
That's a good question. What I actually think it's brought us a bit closer together.
100%, couldn't agree more.
Because obviously we
literally stuck with each other.
And in a way, I'm actually quite grateful that I have someone like my own age kind of thing.
Same.
Because it's fun. Like,
it has been fun. We've had things to do. We can do things like tonight, girly pamper evenings. It's really helped. From my perspective, I think it's really helped our relationship. Like, me and Liv have a really interesting dynamic. If you've ever hung around us or if you're friends with us, like Phoebe or Emily, like you guys have been on holiday with us, so you know exactly how we work. We know when the other one is bothered by a look. Like, I can tell by a look with Liv, she's not happy about something.
So you say this. I don't think I realise half the time when I'm doing these looks, because people tell
not
me
in a bad
that I
way.
do them,
No.
and I don't realise I'm doing them. I honestly don't realise.
No, but not in a bad way, but just in a like, say we were in a certain situation and like something had gone on and Liv like wasn't happy or something, like I could look at you and I could tell. But then there'll be other situations where we will 1 minute be getting on so well, cracking jokes, having banter. Oh my God, you're the funniest person. We're having such a great time. Within 20 seconds, we could literally be like full blown attacking each other.
But also the other way around as well. Like, you will do something really annoying, or I'll do something to annoy you, or whatever. And then
10
it's like,
minutes later,
hey, how
like,
are you?
hi, do you want to go and watch this thing? Yeah.
But I think that's a normal sister thing though. Like, we don't have time for like, oh, I'm sorry. Unless it's a really big argument.
Yeah, we've had that more recently.
We did have that recently.
Yeah, we're not normally ones to say like, I'm sorry, but it's actually quite nice, because it means like you are considerate of your person's feelings. Yeah, well, cheers for us being mature.
Cheers.
I think what's going to be really nice is hopefully when we get older and grow up and stuff, like, and you get married, I get married.
Yeah, I'm very
like this right
I'm
now.
really looking forward to that. Like, when we can do things like
Christmas together, when we can do
have all
holidays,
our families there.
when we can go on like a couple's holiday, like
that's so true,
with our boyfriends together.
Hopefully they get along.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. But I don't know. I just think that would be really nice.
Yeah.
Are you full sisters? Yes.
What?
I get it all the time. We are full, as far as I'm aware, full sisters.
Same, as far as I'm aware.
Liv looks the spitting image of my mum, if you guys have seen my mum, and I look like an identical twin of my dad. So, hence us looking different, but we are full-blooded sisters.
Yeah, we are.
Someone has put, have either of you guys ever struggled with social anxiety? I love my friends, but I find it really difficult to reach out.
I have struggled with anxiety before,
yeah.
and I've struggled...
That's why I thought this was a good question for you.
Yeah. With anxiety, not really with my close friends, because I know that, like, you know, I'm really close with them, and like I'm more comfortable with them, so like...
Yeah.
But I feel like I do understand social anxiety in a context where, like, if you're like going out, I know we're not going out right now, but like I have had before, group, or like people that maybe are new that my friends know, or like things like that, and it's just a bit awkward. Like you feel like you can't be your full self because.
And once you're probably there, I think you'll probably have a really good time. Once you're with your good friends or friends of friends or whatever the situation is, it's more the thought of the scenario. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's more the like, what's going to happen? How's the night going to go? Are we going to have a good time? These like what ifs, and it's like, if you just strip it down to like, they're friends with them.
Ultimately, they're just a person the same as you are. So like,
100%.
I always think one thing that's really helped me with that kind of thing is like, why should I be, like, they should be worried as much as I should be to meet another person. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is it that they have I don't have? Like, you're both just normal people.
100%. And me and Liv grew up, and when we were younger, we would go out and like do things and talk to people, like when we were literally so young, like 8 I would say. And this is before you had any kind of like anxieties or anything like that. And Liv would always say to me, because I was the one that was more anxious, like say when we were younger, you're never going to see them again. You're never gonna, that was Livy's little quote.
You're
like,
never going to
see them again. Like, do this, do that. And it made me way more like fearless in my life. And I also think that now, like, if you don't get on with someone and you don't like them, then don't worry, you don't have to see them again. It's not like, don't let it affect your whole lifetime.
And it ultimately comes down to, I think, kind of you being afraid of like what that person might think of you. And I think that is just, if like, you just need to not think like that, because
100%. You're you there.
Why does it matter what other people think
of
like,
you? That's no way to live your life in fear of what someone else thinks. I would say, out of the two of us, like, I'm not someone that struggles with anxiety and those kinds of things, but I have had 2 instances that I can pinpoint in my life where I've had quote unquote social anxiety with friends of mine, so it makes zero sense. One was a local night out that I went on after I'd been at Emily's in Norfolk. I was at the bar and I was honestly having a complete mare, and my friend, I was at the bar having like a moment and she was like, chill, relax, I'm here, we're gonna have a good time. Like, changed my whole outlook on the night. She was such a good person to have. Shout out to Gemma, because honestly, you're amazing. The second time was at SW4. I was going...
Those kind of situations though, those kind of festival environments, I've had it.
So on the tube on the way to SW4 and I suddenly was like, I don't want to go, I don't want to be here, I'm gonna have the worst time, I want to go home, having a complete mare. We had to go to like a pub to go to the loo, and I was on it, I was like, I want to go home, I'm gonna call a cab, and the girls were like, no you're not, you're gonna come, you're gonna have a good day. Ended up having one of the best days, best memories from that day. But it's so funny how you can self-sabotage your own day.
Literally in control. I watched something the other day, I can't remember what it was. It was like this girl basically saying you are in control of your mood. Like, and it really helped me change my mindset of that, because like sometimes you're like, you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm in a bit of a bad mood today, or like, oh, I'm a bit... But you're in control of that. Like, I guess some things influence it a little bit. Like, I guess your...
environment, obviously.
Hormones or whatever, you know.
No, and it's so funny that you say that, because both times that I've had those situations, SW4 and the night out in, I had started my period that day. So something obviously was going awry. Something was going awry.
Exactly. For the most part, you are kind of in control of... You are in control of your mind. So
and if
you shouldn't let that affect
because this person basically said, like, with my friends who I really love and stuff, she said, I love my friends, but I find it difficult to reach out. If they're your friends, like, you know them, you have a good relationship with them, they want you to reach out, they want you to contact them if you're sad or upset or whatever it is. Please reach out to your friends, like, don't bottle things up. What do they say? A problem shared is a problem solved, halved. And I really, like, genuinely think that. The minute you sometimes get things off your chest, it's something, just a weight feels a little bit lifted. Even if you haven't solved the problem, I don't know.
And if they're your genuine friends, you're right, like, they will want... Like, they'll be happy to, like, hear from you. And
100%.
Like, you know, they're not going to be...
Horrible. How do I feel confident in a bikini? I'm doing a season. Good for you. And I'm nervous about showing my bod. I think the biggest thing about wearing a bikini or a swimming costume and going to, like, a beach party, a pool party, it is all in your head. Let me tell you that for a fact. When I go to beach parties, and trust me, I've been to so many, Dubai, Mallorca, like, I love a good... Mykonos, I love a good beach party. Girls are not looking at you. Unfortunately, they're looking at themselves.
Everyone is worried about themselves.
So worried about themselves. They're not looking at Kate or, you know, like their other friend, Sophie, Becky. They're looking at themselves. They're being self-critical of themselves, probably really self-degrading, which is so sad, and they shouldn't be. But I have kind of learned, life is so short. You do not know what's going to happen tomorrow. You hear of these awful things that happen to such good people, tragic stories. Why on earth would you sit there and worry about what you look like instead of enjoying the moment?
I agree.
Get another glass of rosé, have another hamburger. Like,
I also fully think that you are stuck with your body for your whole life. So
you need to get on.
I'm not saying, obviously, if you want to, you know, improve and do what you want, that's great. But also at the same time, like, for the most part, you literally are.
This is your vessel.
Body. This is you.
Yeah.
So you may as well
make
be
the best of it.
And what you have.
100%.
I also agree, no one is looking at you as much as you think they are.
Like, they're not. I never talk about other girls around the pool with my friends unless I say, like, oh, I love her shoes.
When do you ever say, oh,
and also, what sort of person is that?
No one's going to say that. And if they are going to say that, then that says something about themselves.
100%. They're insecure in their own. Yeah, 100%. Violet Beauregard or whatever, when she's
Beauregard,
when she's like,
I'm turning into Violet.
Violet, you're going Violet or whatever.
You know what? I feel like with the lockdowns, things come out of it that you don't realise actually really
Nothing's
great.
come out of it for me. Nothing's come out of it.
No, but something has. Something has. There is something. You just can't think of it.
I thought you knew what it was. I thought you were going to tell me.
I do know what it is. I think that you have really progressed in two areas. I think the first thing is obviously your career, because you can do things from home.
That's really true. YouTube really did go well for me in 2020.
Really great for you. And also, I think kind of learning to, like, I'm not saying you rely on your friends and things like that, but I think
being very independent.
You love being with your friends and things like
100%.
that. And I think obviously having that taken away, I think you kind of got to, like,
Be independent. That's really
Be
kind.
a bit more, like,
thank you.
comfortable, like,
Just on my own. Yeah.
with your family.
Yeah. No, I think you're probably right, because I spend so much time out of the house with my friends, and I obviously have not done that, like, hardly.
Definitely.
Not even a fraction of the amount I normally would. So I know what you mean. I love this question, and I don't know Liv's answer, so I want to ask it. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you. We love you too. Would you be each other's maid of honours when/if you get married?
Oh my god, I don't know about you, but I have thought about this since I was younger and since I watched Bride Wars especially.
Same.
And of course you would be my maid of honour.
Same. You would be, of course, 100%.
I've also got obviously really good friends, which would be my bridesmaids.
Yeah, and like maybe I would
But you would be my maid of honour.
I don't know about,
because you're my sister.
I don't know about you, but I think I would do it like this. A maid of, like, you would be my maid of honour, and then maybe I would do someone else for my head bridesmaid.
Yes. Good idea, good idea.
Do you know what I mean? A really good friend of mine would maybe be like my chief bridesmaid or head bridesmaid. You would be my maid of honour. The reason why Olivia would be my maid of honour, guys, this woman, okay, if something was wrong, right, say I wanted like a flower display for the tables and I'd picked my flowers or I'd picked the display, something was wrong, something wasn't right, and I was like, oh my god, this isn't right, like, she is like, right, like, I feel like you would be organised. Do you think you'd help me? And I think that's what maid of honour should do. They should be like the kind of presence.
And I also think, like, if it's your one day.
I know.
I'm sorry, it's one day out of your whole life. It has to be amazing. If something is wrong or like not quite perfect to that degree.
See, this is why I think you'd be good.
Have to, no, because I think if something is, even if there's a little flower that's like kind of hanging off the wall, like that has to be tucked in there.
I agree.
You can't have it hanging off.
And
like with the cake, if something's a bit, you know,
not right, like say the toppers are like skewed.
Yeah, like it just has to be perfect. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I actually have, this is quite toxic of me, but I have a folder on my laptop, wedding inspo.
Yeah, I've got a
flowers,
I've got
everything,
a
like rings.
You need it.
You need it when you're in your relationship. I don't know if you need it when you're single. Yeah.
Oh.
Either a pear or an oval.
I've seen on your stories, I think.
I like classic. I like something I'm going to look back on and still like. I like elegant. I also want something personal, like on the inside of the band.
Engraving.
I want our initials or something where they do something and I'm like, put my birthday or something.
Like if someone were to take it, they know it's yours.
Ariana Grande, did you see hers? So they did the pearl and the diamond, but the pearl was from her grandma.
Hers is amazing.
That is like sentimental.
What I love about, especially that's what I love about Bride Wars as well, is that she has the little pin that goes in her hair from when they were younger.
Approximately 10 hours later.
So Livy poured us an Aperol spritz, and we've also taken off our makeup, our face mask that we had on,
which has left my skin
like a strawberry kind of mask. It was very nice.
It feels very fresh.
Bit nude face, bare faced. Sorry, that noise is really offending me.
Jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle, ringle, ringle.
Well, it's not mine because I've pretty much finished mine, so.
Who has better taste in men?
Better taste in men?
I would say you, because you're the one in a relationship right now. So that kind of, like, if anyone has, but obviously you have better taste, you're the one that has a boyfriend.
No, but I always think we have very different tastes. Like, I think...
Do you think?
You are very... This is one thing I'd say about you. I think I'm quite fussy, but I think you are fussy to the point where, like...
What?
Yeah. To the point where, like, if he's not
a
certain height...
About?
I'm sorry, if they're 5'11", but they're the love of your life, no.
Yeah, but I've not met, that's never happened. I've never met someone that's 5'11" that's the love of my life.
Okay. Quite fussy, like you're very much like, it's not bad though. It's not bad. It's not fussy, it's just that you have very high standards. Like if someone, for example, has a different opinion to you on something that's very important to me, I feel like you would literally be like, no. Something maybe where they go on a night out and they want to like be crazy and like take a load of or something. I'm not saying that. Maybe where someone's a bit more ruthless and a bit doesn't think their action's through, but it's a one-off kind of thing, and then you'd be like, shit.
I think people think I have met a lot more people than I have. I've not met loads of guys. I've not gone serial dating. I never dated when I was at uni. When I left uni, I didn't really date. The most amount of guys I've ever spoken to in a year is probably literally 2 or 3. And even that is like a stretch. Like, so I think people think I'm way more fussy than I am. I've only ever met, like, probably I can count the people that I've met or dated on one hand. I think it's just that I've just not met enough people. I think you have better taste because you're the one in a relationship and I'm the one that's single.
It doesn't mean you're alone, it just means you have very, very, very high standards, which is not
I don't think it does mean I have very high standards. I haven't met anyone to have high standards for.
I have though.
Who?
Certain people and you're like, no.
I've met a guy Then I met a boy who got back together with his ex-girlfriend. And then I met a guy who was like, and then told me what to spend my money on. So actually, I've never actually met a guy that I've been like, wow, you're a great guy. Where do you get your fashion inspo from? Just kick the camera again. Love your style.
One of my favourite shops,
because they're different to me, so I want to know.
I love Motel Rocks at the moment. I think they have such good stuff. I love their coats.
They repost you.
Their trousers. They did repost
They
you.
reposted
I was very
you.
happy about that because I shop at them regularly and I really do like their things. And their trousers, I think, fit really nice. I find I very much struggle with trousers.
Same, yeah.
And I feel like they, for my height and my kind of size-wise, I think
are great.
fit really great.
Yeah. I love Delaney Childs. She's probably my most common fashion inspo. I also love Blair Waldorf. I love that like classic Chanel. I love a bit of tweed. Like I do change my style a lot. Like Monday I literally want to dress like a goth. Tuesday I want to dress so preppy in a tweed 2-set with a little Chanel boot and a Chanel handbag. I change my mind all the time. But my girly inspo definitely comes from Gossip Girl.
A lot of my inspo, I'm not gonna lie, clothes-wise from Sophia and Cinzia.
Yeah.
I think they have amazing style.
Yeah, just their classic silhouettes, their poses, their styling.
I just love the clothes they wear. I think they're really cool.
Nice.
What Netflix series are you currently watching?
Unforgotten, I've just finished. And I've just finished watching The Split on BBC. If they don't do a season 3 of The Split,
I don't know what
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be really upset. I also watched Ozark on Netflix, which was kind of good. And I'm now watching Night Stalker.
I know you're watching that because you keep saying it's freaking you out.
I have finished Bridgerton. I liked the vibe of it. I like the concept. The actual execution, I don't know.
Very much like, I know from the first episode if I'm gonna like it or not.
So have you not watched it then?
No, I haven't.
think I'd persevere.
Because I started watching the first episode and I didn't like the way it was set up. I didn't really
keep going. Do keep going. Definitely watch it because you may as well watch it.
Because at the moment I'm watching The Crown. I watched season 4 of The Crown, which is the one with Diana and Charles and all that kind of drama. I watched that a while back, like around Christmas, and I literally loved it. Amazing. Watching season 1 now. Obviously it's a lot different to season 4, but I haven't properly like got into it yet, I feel like, but it is still really good. Oh my god, I also recently just finished The Queen's Gambit, which I thought was amazing.
Same, I watched that as well and I really liked it.
So good.
Hey guys, so I think we've answered most of your questions. I tried to get through as many as we possibly can and I think we did quite a good job. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. We have gone through a bottle of wine and
some Aperol.
A lot of Aperol.
A lot of popcorn.
A lot of popcorn. Some random mushy mango.
We're meant to be on a like kind of healthy like 2021, but at the same time,
you know, life's too short.
You need to have those days.
You need to enjoy your life. Sorry. Thank you, Olivia, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Thanks for having me.
We will see you guys in the next video.
Bye guys, we'll see you on the next one.
What I'm working. QVC. Bye, we're going. You did this at school. I used to do this all the time. You like that? We used to go.